how can we help to prevent carpal tunnel syndrome? Well, simply, you can start doing some stretches. By stretching out through the muscles that become tight, you're less likely to have repetitive stress injuries to the joints and to the tendons that can become inflamed. So the one main thing is the stretching of the forearm flexors. So when you're sitting all day at your computer, it's really simple just to turn away from your computer for a moment and stretch through the forearm flexors. So all you're going to do is pull at the fingers, just be gentle. Stretching shouldn't be painful or too extreme, and you can hold for 30 seconds. I do this on both sides, and do it as many times as you think of through the day. Do it at least 3 times a day. Also, stretching through the other sites where the entrapments can take place is going to be beneficial. So moving back up the chain, we'll talk about the pectoralis minor, which is one of the possible entrapment sites. So all you're going to do is sit at your desk and pull your arm backwards. You'll feel an opening through the front of the chest. You can also do this with your arm up against a wall or against a door frame. Again, holding this for 30 seconds. Now, moving up to the scalenes, the other nerve entrapment site. So for this one, all you're going to do is grab hold of the side of your chair. This is going to lock your shoulder down so that it can't elevate, which will intensify the stretch. So by locking down through the shoulder, you're going to turn your head to the opposite side of the arm that's holding the chair, and you should feel a bit of a stretch to the front here. If you don't, you can tilt back slightly, and you should feel a stretch here through the anterior scalene. Now, also, strengthening through the deep neck flexor muscles will help to relieve a lot of the tension that builds through the front of the neck in the anterior scalene. So you can do something known as a chin tuck. With a chin tuck, all you're going to do is bring your chin back into a position where you create a double chin for yourself. It's basically like having a train track run through your mouth and out the back of your head, and you're just going to slide your head back on that train track. Once you get it back, hold it for 3 to 5 seconds and repeat this 15 times. The other thing that you can do to help work with the nerves is something called nerve flossing. When the nerve gets bound up through the muscles, it needs to be released. So you can do this by seeking a medical practitioner, or you can also work on this at the office. So all you're going to do is bring your arm out to the side, and to work the right-sided median nerve, you're going to bring your hand into extension and turn your head to the right. Then you're going to flex the wrist and turn your head to the left. So basically what we're doing right here is flossing the nerve through all of the muscle that binds up around it. So you can almost visualize the nerve sliding this way and then this way. So this should be a very gentle movement. You're not going to feel too much, and it should be done on a regular basis at the office. The other thing that you can do is work on strengthening through your middle traps, your rhomboids, and your lower traps. So this is the action of pulling your shoulder blades back together as though you're trying to pinch a pencil between your shoulder blades and pulling them down. By doing that, you're going to strengthen through the back, which will in turn open up through the chest. I hope that you find these tips helpful, and I hope that you're able to prevent carpal tunnel syndrome. Have a great day.